See, HKL1 and HKL2 are already there. It's producing it's finishing up the full data set. Because what this means is that HKL is your actual data set. HKL1 is the data set composed of reflections with serial number that is odd, and HKL2 is the one that is with reflections with serial numbers even. And then what you do is to produce the CC half and so on, you calculate them out of the half data sets. Come on. Because generally the bigger the push resolution factor, the longer it's gonna take. Because in theory the more data you're supposed to have. So one is done. 1.2.
1.2.
I know.
We need to start.
Start 1.2. And we can set it at 1.75. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. And then more. Where is it? Minus and see for sure here we're below 1.8, so we're in the 1.7 something already, so we can go 1.77 for example. Oh yeah, 1.77 is good. Let's see 1.76. But you can see that indeed, with this very large data sets, you want to be quite high with the push resolution. You want to push quite a bit beyond what. Yes, 1.77 is the right value there. Then. I think the next one.
But I think with this, the resolution can I put to 1.4.
Well, it depends on how far we can bring it up. That's what I mean. That you may need to go back on the. Okay. 2.4. Let's bring it to 1.70. What's that?
I don't know team stuff, so I'm going to ask him what is that.
Can I see it? So he ordered it, or?
Yeah, he ordered this, and I see the company maybe some little mechanic things. I think it's nothing with frozen or what.
Yeah. So yeah, you see how the game is played, isn't it? So probably 174 should be in there for 1.4. Yeah, see, 1.74 in this case. So yeah, so we can check. See, now we have two running. Yeah. So that would be 1.6 and 1.8, isn't it? Yeah, 1.6 and 1.8. So, okay, keep on running it. Yeah. You need to run it even higher. Run it even higher.
So what's the maximum? No, we don't know.
At some point you get out of the detector. And then you just get not applicable anymore. Like in the what's it called, in the values that appear on the CC half, you will see that at some point it starts to appear NAN, which is not applicable. And so yeah, at that point you know that you're outside the detector.
Oh, okay. So after we have a best HKL file for TrueDoc.
Then you use, so I can prepare one just for this. Okay? So you have this file called create empty set. Okay? Okay? And here you have
Create empty
set. See, it's gonna do. So you want input is the input that you want to give it. So for example, we can do it right now. Okay. Up until now, the best one has been 1.4, isn't it? Okay. 1.4 HKL. Okay. That's your input one. See, unit cell is so input 2. You see, $2, that's input 2. Crack reduction cell. Okay. And that is it. Okay. Then you just run it. See what is there any module here? Yeah. Okay. Let me just create The problem is that okay, so let me just check 1 second. More create empty set. And now more here, this one. So just to check what needs to be loaded, which is not GNU, okay? See, so we load Python, which is already loaded, isn't it?
So we need to load all of them.
Yeah. See, you can load XDS. Let's see if it works, okay? XDS GUI, we don't need it. Actually, the only thing that we really need is this guy here. Yeah. Okay. And now let's see if create empty set works. Yeah, see? Now it works. So the only thing we need to provide is nano create empty set here. Okay. We tell it module load ccp4/7.1. Okay, and that, because I know that f2 empty set is a CPP, and maybe XDS. So maybe this one we need as well. So let me just. Hey. And okay, that should work. Good. And now see, we have here minus scale minus PR 1.4 empty set. That's your empty set file. And so now the thing you need to do is go here. Sorry, not here. This one. And where's it? Where's it? Transfer file. You see? Download file from server.
Okay.
And then we go to B106 procs, full procs, merge dark, and here we have it.
Oh yeah.
So we can just download. And then we can tell it where to load it here. So you're gonna need somewhere where you have CCP4 to continue working. Let's see. Now you have the data.
Oh.
Okay. Understood? And see, now you are done with all the processing. Now you can start to refine. The only thing then is you need
correct empty set file.
Yeah, and you need to modify the empty set slightly. You know how to modify the empty sets that come out of SACLA, don't you? So when you get the empty set, do you know what to do with it?
So after we get empty set, maybe we should go to truncate?
Exactly. So sort of run through truncate, import the R3 from one of your empty set files so that it continues having the same R3, making sure that it gets extended to the maximum resolution because yours will have a lower resolution than this one. So basically, that you make sure that it goes, that the R3 goes up to 1.5 angstrom. And then when you're done with that, you can start to use it to refine.
好，我发个讯息给他一下。
So as you can see, that's it. Okay. But as you can see, it's not complicated. Okay.
好，我联络一下他。那个赵义祥，好像为赵义祥还在催 Team 的那个安全的那一堆资料。
他之前不是给我们签过了？
我不知道啊。
And the safety thing for.
Yeah.
在等我们两个上完 B 的那个，然后我就不知道后来怎么样，因为他之前不是在等我们两个把 B 上完。
And what did they say?
They sent him the mail a month ago and he didn't reply them, so they are now a little urgent. So yeah,
Yeah, but don't have you told them that Tim is sick?
yeah, I have told them.
Good. Then
They just told me that, well, if we didn't hand in the data in time, maybe the school will, but not. Maybe the school will check our lab more frequently, something like that. Yeah, that's not a big problem if we are all safety, but yeah. a little annoying.
But so what happened? So what does Tim have to? What does he need to send?
I think he prepared the document already, but somewhere. Just maybe some email, or maybe he have to check the email. Or paper stuff. Yeah, so I think I'll just send him a line.
Yeah.
因为那时候就等头尾上，比较随身携带。
他说上完 B， 可是问题是我们 B 我们证书也没下来。
我的已经可以申请。
哦，你的已经，可是我知道我们申请跟他的那个系干方，
他之前是说不想我们在交，
是等你上完。
对啊，因为那个时候之前放他演练的时候，他就问过，然后就说等新进的人上完再交的，然后可能就一等就等到10月，就等到10月。
你直接扣他。因为其实我也没有很确定到底缺什么。
应该就是那一整份文件吧，因为那个时候他就说，他说等出来的时候
他说有个什么类似什么危险物清点之类的，然后应该是教育训练的。
有在这儿吗？
然后
问他们在这儿。
应该还有一份，但是我有点想不起来。好，你再跟他确认。好，你跟他确认。谢谢，抱歉打扰，拜拜。
早就看过。冠名环节
啊？冠名环节。
Ah, almost done. Do we have something here? No, not yet. They're not here yet. I'm curious to see if the modification now actually because remember this one is the first one after we modified the script. So with a bit of luck.
You mean this one?
149.
149.
I don't know what happened to it. It's the first one that we after we modified the script, so I'm curious to see if now the naming convention will be better. So you see now 1.6 just came out. You see? So the question is if 1.8, when 1.8 comes out, if it will be the proper name or with something weird. Yes, see? There it is.
Oh,
True Dark
perfect.
minus
Yeah.
scale minus PR 1.8. Yeah, so. And then the next question is whether 1.8 will produce its own stat data. Remember, we modified it, the script, so that the stat values should be produced automatically for a resolution of 1.2 angstrom, which means that we're going to have to cut them either way. But it gives us sort of the values. It gives us good an idea, an initial idea, so that stuff comes directly out. So let's see. That was about 20 minutes, wasn't it?
20 something.
There we have the first one. That should be, yeah. So then we can go. There we are. There. So 1.6, isn't it?
no, name.
Hmm?
True dark.
No, that's 1.8.
Oh, that's 1.8.
So let's go 1.7 here. So my hope is that 1.8 will take care of it. So you can see at 1.7 it's still not quite there. Huh? So we can go 1.71 like this. But you can see that it is still improving even at 1.6. So definitely the 0.4 makes no sense to look at. So for other processing, I would go from 1 to maybe 3 or something like that. You know what I mean? But not, I wouldn't waste my time with the really low values. See, this is 1.71, so it's probably 1.72 or so where we are now. Yeah, see, 1.72.
Oh yeah.
And if we compare it to
Around there.
1.4, yeah, see, 1.4 was 1.74, wasn't it?
4, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, it keeps improving. So yeah, it's so then the question is if 1.8 has managed to produce its own files. Yes, you see, there we have the log file. Huh? And none of the others.
So we need to do the same.
No. 1.4 True Dark. Yeah, we still. I'll need to check what's happening with that.
With
Okay,
this
but I
one.
think you can
Let's
do
do
it
the
like
same.
this, don't you? So we can go here and write True Dark 1.8. And then we bring it to 1.68, for example. And see.
Yeah, 1.7.
So it's probably going to be about 1.7, 1.71, something like that. That's what I mean, that you might even want to go, or I would probably go higher even, because it's still improving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see it's 1.7.
Oh yeah,
Right,
1.7.
it's 49.4%. I don't care. That's 50. We're okay with that one. So that means that it's still going down. So by about the same rate, isn't it? So now what we can do is go to process. Okay. And so since we have up to 2.2, well, we could start at 2.4. Isn't it? 2.4, 2.6,
Up to
2.8,
3.
yeah, exactly, up to 3, for example, and see what happens, isn't it? And well, before we do that, let me see if there is a problem here. Well, first things first, let me see if there's anything here. No. Now let me see if, so I want to see the log file here. I want to see the beginning of it to see what if it says anything interesting. Unknown figure of merit, something. Okay, that's a problem. So let's go. Huh? So the problem is that here, See, this is not right. So let's see, where is mode? Mode is here. Okay, we don't need this. We don't need this. Because what we can do is simply provide this. Down here. You see? That's it. That should do it. Because it's issues that it doesn't understand. So here this figure of merit, and we had it here, and then theoretically figure of merit changes into mode, and then mode gets pumped here. But of course, it makes no sense. We can just tell it that mode is one of these, and then it should run it just like that. So there's no change then. So with this, it should work now. With so the process file should be running, and so now we can run it. Okay, and so now we have the next set of values. And so hopefully it continues to rise, and we can see where we get with that. So the other thing you could do for the future, if you want, is you start wider. So instead of doing in steps of 0.2, you do in steps of 0.4,
Crystal.